Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to the warm, toasty climes of Avernus, top layer of the Nine Hells, as you join us for our first session of Descent into Avernus this year. I hope everyone's doing well. All of my players here are doing well. Now, big hi hello to the VOD squad. Thank you for checking out the streams every time. Whenever you get the chance, it's always appreciated. And little housekeeping before we get started. We are playing with Roll20, as you can see. Our very zoomed in map of Avernus right here, focused in on where the players are at right now in El Jarrell. And the sounds that you can hear already are brought to you from Syrinscape. Do give them a try if you have the chance. They have some free sound sets that you can try out, no strings attached. And when you fall in love with it and want to use it all the time and have access to all of the hundreds and hundreds of amazing sound effects and soundscapes and music that they have, please feel free to sign up and make use of that at your table, be it virtual or otherwise. Other music is brought to you by RPG Toolkit and the like from YouTube. Always give them a look. Lots of amazing sounds to use. And our in the middle of our screen there on Roll20, our new official Bob Pretzel token is brought to you by the lovely Dylan over at the Chaos Crew. We have a token. He has a token. It's official. Hang on, let's bring it up nice and big. Ah, wrong one. There, where are you? Bob Pretzel.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Don't forget also Bob.
Also Bob is also there. Also Bob is also seen. Yes. I had to crop it. I was like, no, that's too close up. Also Bob is not in the shot to move it over. Okay. Now let me fuss with this, because as much as I love Syrinscape, it is really loud in my ears. Down you go. And then let's bring it back up for you, audience. There you go. Sorry, mussing with the levels here. Alright, so cobwebs blown out and everything's sorted. Let us get back into the Nine Hells. Last time we were down here in the fiery depths. Lincoln, who is not with us right now but will be very soon, had a difficult conversation with his partner, Rhea Mantelmorn, and let her know that they needed to go separate paths from now on. Choosing this darker route for the future. He was blessed with a slight power-up of his dark blessing, his fallen Asimar's necrotic shroud, having already received the ability to fly. The wings seem to become more corporeal, more full, and he was immediately given the chance to try them out as the king of the Nine Hells himself, as Modius seized Rhea Mantelmorn and threw her from the balcony of the cathedral they were standing on. Lincoln got really pissed off and then resigned himself to having to save her and swooped off the edge, diving down to catch her before she redecorated the steps of the cathedral. After that, you left the cathedral and left your friend, Altis, the cultist, with the pilgrims of Jarmik as you headed off into the streets of El Jarrell to cross town to your friend Parsife's forge. But on the way, a strange green mist, which, along with the perpetual coughing of your friends, had made you very suspicious, filled the streets of El Jarrell. And as you made your way, you were attacked by yet more cultists of the Lady of Poison, Talona. Your attackers performed a strange ritual that revealed their reason for pursuing the hedges. Tarina here and her sister, Lithia, as far as the Nine Hells themselves. They had been named vessels. At first this was thought to be in reference to the parasites the Talonan cultists had hoped would carry the same disease, the same sickness that had killed Lithia and Tarina's village, leaving just a few survivors. And they had hoped to spread to Baldur's Gate and beyond, but that was realized and dealt with before it could be a problem. But no. They were referred to as vessels because it was revealed that they are carrying the fleeing essence of an aboleth, Ingeklub, who revealed themselves in an abundance of eyes, and the sudden ability to lash out with slimy tentacles. We find ourselves in Pasiphae's forge as her hammer clashes to the floor and she dashes over to Lithia's side. A scream of fear and alarm issuing from her. Lithia! And she looks desperately to both of you and sees Tarina as well. What happened? Orvin? No, you're unconscious, Lithia, Tarina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was like, did this...
Be quiet, Dorina.
Sorry.
We had a run-in with some strange dancing cultists.
What?
There was green mist and sensors and
Cultists of Zariel? We must warn the others immediately. The walls, the effect of no?
not cultists of Zariel. They wore a plague mask, and I have a reason to believe they might have been cultists of Talona.
I don't know that name, sorry.
We've had some encounters with them before.
Really?
More importantly, a plague she created wiped out Tarina and Lithia's village.
A plague?
That's right.
But she looks thoughtful for a moment and then alarmed. And everyone here's been coughing. Do you think?
Yes.
What can we do? What?
I think
Yes.
I think it's it may have been taken care of, but we should still take precautions.
Okay.
They had some sort of miasma
Okay.
that was the cause.
Oh, this green mist?
Yes.
It's me. I've been walking back and forwards to here through it every day almost.
well,
That's not good.
certainly not. We've dispatched them, but only the ones that we saw. They were trying to complete some kind of ritual, but I don't think any of us got a good look at what they were trying to do.
Right. Well, if we're looking for any kind of silver lining, the Pilgrims of Jarmik will be very happy.
They will have
Hey.
lots of opportunity to give.
I'm sure.
Everyone will be very welcome.
Lincoln vomits.
Oh
Happy New
no,
Year.
it's already gotten to Lincoln.
Oh no, Lincoln, you might have inhaled a little bit too much of the mist.
Remember, Lincoln, and thank God Theo did not age.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Lincoln's whole brand is like, he needs to be young and relatable, so it's a very good thing that they didn't. Also, Emma might have actually inhaled some of the mist. I'm not feeling super well. So.
Oh,
Take it easy.
Just if I run off, or if I turn my camera off, that is why, but I'm here. Woo.
No worries. Okay, so you you lay them down gently on the floor of Pasiphae's forge, and I need. Let me just double check here. Da-da-da.
He's over here muttering to himself, oh no, what does he need?
Oh,
I
no.
need Lincoln,
Oh no.
Theo, and Firemore
Uh-huh.
to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Not bad.
boy. 19!
Okay.
Plus a something.
Oh, okay. 21.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're all gathered around your friends, hoping that they will rise from unconsciousness before too long. They seem stable. They seem like they're going to be okay, but it's just a matter of time. But as you're all huddled around in the warmth, although you don't really need that in the hells, but as you're all huddled around in the warmth of the forge, Firemore. If you'll follow my lead, Josh, Firemore suddenly starts.
Oh no.
Firemore,
What can Lincoln do?
I missed you on Tuesday, but I'll get you on Friday. You,
Ah,
and not by design, are suffocating.
oh shit. I
tried
give
to-
him mouth to mouth.
I tried to drown him on Tuesday before realizing he was a warforged and didn't need to breathe.
John told me about this. Yeah. Oh dear.
John,
Yes.
John,
Yes.
I give him mouth to mouth.
He's trying to breathe. Air is not doing it for him.
Oh, interesting.
Josh,
I think
Shit.
you, as you wipe off this strange mucus that covers Lithia and Serena, just gasping and gulping, and whatever it is that Lincoln's drinking looks amazing, and you just desperately
what's
want,
up with this big guy?
need water.
Opposite problem.
Pasiphae grabs you with her big blacksmithing arms. She's like, what? What's the matter? What's happening? She can't start trying to do a Heimlich maneuver on you.
John, can I do
Yes.
something? Can I try
Yes.
something?
Yes.
It's not going to work for a very long time, but I want to empty my water skin into my helm of intellect and shove his face in it, so that he has an intermediary water supply.
Mhm.
So I take it off my head,
I don't-
empty my water skin, and I just waterboard him. I'm sorry. I'm just holding his head in there because it's probably an awkward angle.
That's some very mighty intuition about his needs, I must say.
Just there was something
You
about
said
the
that
way
he
you
d-
looked, the way you looked at Lincoln when he was drinking from his water skin.
You said that he doesn't. It looks like he doesn't need air. So my
he's just gasping for air. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Firemod
okay,
does
sorry.
also have a water skin.
Okay.
So that's what he grabs.
Let me just. That didn't roll very
Yes,
well.
Firemod
You
grabs,
rolled
Is that
very
grabs,
inside?
I don't
grabs
know what
the-
you want from me.
water skin and just starts to drink.
And then
You
I
drinking?
drown.
Yes.
Okay,
And then I
you
drown.
have a very interesting experience, Fimon. When you grab the water skin and you try and empty it into your mouth, and you find your body automatically reacting, and you just inhale again, and you get ready to choke up, but that water flowing into your lungs is blessed relief. And that brief intake of water into your lungs lets you breathe and catch your breath for a second.
Now can I do it?
Did you leave any in the water skin? Yes. Well, actually, Pasiphae, because like, he's gulped from your water skin. He's still holding onto your water skin. Lincoln. Pasiphae grabs you and Lincoln
I
sees
thought
what
he
you're,
had zone.
looks what you're thinking, and she points over to her. You know how they quench blades.
The big
Right,
barrel
they're heated.
of water.
They have a big barrel of water, and she's like, "Lincoln, over there, quickly!"
Okay, I thought Firewall used his own, which is why I was like, okay. But I run
gotcha,
and grab
gotcha.
it. I run and grab it.
Yeah.
But for fun, I pour it in the helmet of intellect and make him use that.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I mean, this will fill the helm properly, as opposed to just a little bit in the bottom, because I don't think water skins are that big. So so you just whoosh, grab a big helm full of water, and Firemore, you just see this, and you just zoned in on it, and you just thrust your face into the water
I'm a lot smarter now.
and start breathing.
Yep. Attune to that if you like.
Meanwhile, a large, perfect full moon shines down on the slopes of the sand dunes and the date palms and the huddled huts and buildings in the Antarok Desert. Sorry, the Anarok Desert. Serena.
Yep. Yes.
No this time?
I'm unconscious, John.
Not in your vision, you're not. As you
Oh.
and
I have to watch all the buffoonery of everyone being like, here, just throwing water in Firemon's face and
Nope.
filling helms and
you
going
are
about
you are completely unaware of all of this. You find yourself holding Lithia's hand, running, giggling to each other, laughing at each other, teasing each other, down the sand dunes, having been out in the Anarok Desert all day, catching snakes for dinner. You come running down, you see the moonlight glistening off the oasis, and you run into the buildings, down the stairs, into the tunnels of your village. Those blissfully cool, although at this time of night flipping over to retaining some of the heat from the day, those blissful sandstone tunnels where your family and all the other villagers reside, lit as they are by the clusters of fireflies who take refuge there at night, having feasted on nectar from the cactus blooms all day. They are roosting in their normal spots, these clusters of fireflies, and drifting lazily around the corridors as you run down. And you see the other villagers that you've known all your life, bustling about their business, going to fetch water from the cavern down below, where it's so much cooler and filtered by the rocks of the aquifer below that feed the pool. And there's a pain in your head as you felt up in the streets of Elturel, where those 3 eyes appeared on your head, and suddenly it's not the village people going about their evening chores, their evening routines. It's the last 10 days or so of your village, where everyone's lying about, bundled up in blankets despite the heat, coughing and spluttering and looking so worse for wear. And then that pain comes again, and it's back, and they're walking around healthy and back as you knew them. And you just look to Lithia, and she looks to you, and she's like, why are we here? Where are father and mother?
I don't know. And do I remember being in Avernus
Yes.
and all that?
Yes.
Okay. This is wrong. Something happened. Father and mother don't matter. This isn't real. This isn't it. We were in hell. Where's everyone else?
I don't know, but everyone else is here. I want to see them again. Look, you know father will be getting water for dinner. Come on. And she starts pulling you down towards the cavern deeper in the warren of tunnels.
We can look for them, but you have to remember we don't know where we are as we're going down. And I'm just like looking at everything. I'm looking for the edge of the universe somewhere that I can just peel it back like wallpaper.
She turns and faces you, still walking backwards, and holds both your paws, and she's like, where we are? We're home. And she turns
Yeah,
again
look at me.
and starts pulling.
No.
What?
Listen, look at me. Stop, look at me.
What?
We're not home. What about Pasiphae? What about everyone else? We didn't both imagine all that. She comes back and says, I don't remember that shit. I'm gonna be real roughed up.
Oh, she's okay. No. Look, I don't know what's brought us here either, but while we're here, we're here. And we'll figure out what's going on, and then we'll find out what we can do for the others. But come on, father will know. Father will know. And she's pulling you.
I don't know that I'm gonna go with her, but be like, I don't know that father will know. And then reach up to feel if I have 3 eyes or not.
Not right now. And Lithia doesn't
Okay.
know that. And as you're making your way through the sandstone tunnels, down deeper, through the various, holes in the walls that lead into the various dwellings, various stores and marketplaces that have been burrowed out under the Onorak desert here, you pass from sandstone to limestone into natural tunnels that your villagers had found when they were making the village, and down deeper towards where you found that massive cavern with its blessed drinking water. And you feel that pain again, and you see an elderly hedge whose name you can't remember, but you recognize their face, and they're stumbling back up from the pool trying to carry a bucket of water, but they're so weak, and all of their spines are almost drooping, and they're coughing again and again as their Talona's plague, inadvertently brought by those caravans that visited you that fateful day, is just ravaging the colony once more. And Lithia's like, Why does it keep changing? And she turns to talk to you. She has the three eyes at this point.
Because it's not real, Lily. It's not real. You have three. Do I have three eyes?
Yes, they're back.
That's what's doing this. This isn't. You can't trust it. You're not going to like what you see when we find Father.
And she looks down, and she's still holding her smithing hammer. She's like, no, it's not that I won't like what I'll find, it's that whatever it is, won't like that we found it. And she keeps going. And then there's that pain again, and it snaps back to normal once more. And you come out of that cave mouth, that tunnel mouth, into the cavern itself, with that strange bioluminescent fungi on the walls, showing a sight you've seen countless times as your family sent you to fetch water. The large cavern, ringed and framed by stalactites and stalagmites in this amazing limestone cavern. But nobody's there. Nobody's gathering water. There's just the occasional drip, drip, as water condensed from the dew and things of the day is slowly finding its way down from the desert above into this. And the cavern appears to be completely empty. There's just that strange, chalky, almost smell. And the sound of the water.
Where else would he be? We can go home. We can look there. I'm gonna peep all the bioluminescent algae, and I'm gonna make a perception check or an insight check, whichever is
Perception.
appropriate.
Perception. I just saw something a little more appropriate here.
I got a 6. Nothing's wrong. Let's go find Father at our house.
As you turn and pull Lithia's hand, like, come on, Lithia, let's go back. There's a ripple, which turns into a small bow wave, moving through the pool. And something dark, glistening, emerges from the water of that source of vitality, the source of all of your village's water. As the surface breaks, and more of this slimy, glistening dome emerges above the surface, with barely a ripple, barely a wave, as 1, 2, 3 eyes emerge from the water, and a voice is heard in your minds, and from Lithia's face, hers too. My saviors.
No. We were just leaving.
Oh, no. not saviors to be, saviors as were. It is only thanks to you, two sisters, and those few other hardier members of your village, that I, Ingakaloob, am still able to exist. I'm so glad that there were those few of you that were able to resist that terrible, terrible sickness. And again, for everyone in stream, this is a storyline that happened a long time ago, long before any present world, real world things happened. We just decided to press on, regardless.
And why are we here now? Tarina's just fuming, just like, okay, and why here now?
Because you have been tested. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. I was about to gesture with my fingers that he doesn't have.
He leans his eyes forward, just like, not once, not twice,
he blinks,
but 3 times.
He blinks his 3 eyes as the aboleth that had existed in this pool the whole time your poor village had been using it. No one ever tried to see how deep that pool went. How far down into the dark? Should I say, how far down to the Underdark? Those limestone tunnels, twisted and turned. Ngakaloob continues. The sickness didn't take you. The Talonans, curse them. You feel like almost thrumming in your brains of this psychic energy, this link between you, as the anger rises in him. They were unable to hurt you and get at us once more in Baldur's Gate. And now, a 3rd time, here in Elturel, you have proven yourselves again and again, and you have my thanks, and you have your reward. And there's a thrust, like a whoosh of air from the water, and ripples go out from the aboleth's body, and that psychic energy just waves after wave impacts against you, and both you and Lithia clasp at your heads, just trying to maintain. Just feels like your brain's trying to escape, as if there's an intellect devourer in there, and you feel it subside. Blessed relief in the cool of the pool chamber. But out of the corner of your eye, you see, lying prone, face down, the motionless body of Lithia.
Lily. Lily, get up. What did you do?
She wasn't strong enough.
Reward? What reward is this?
You've seen things. You've seen so many things that you are stronger. She can still serve. And the three eyes close, and there's another faint pulse. And Lithia just rolls over and stands up. Arms limp at her side, jaw slack, looking at the aboleth in the water. Now, you've spent enough time down here. Back to your friends. We can begin again. And the scene darkens. Everyone else. Firemore is standing with his head face first
Gargle, gargle.
in a helm full of water.
Are you getting smarter, Firemore? As you gargle. Is that what's happening? Cool. Cool. I'm going to attempt to heal myself, guys. Don't mind me. I'm actually going. Does anyone not feeling too great? Anybody need some help? Grand.
Well, I'm not feeling great, Lincoln, right now.
Cool. Good.
I mean, I don't feel good, but
I'm doing all right.
that's just in life right now.
I mean,
Now,
Can I do?
yeah,
Serena?
we're all hurt.
Damn it! No, it's the pro of healing is bloody hell, Vanta.
yeah, right. Tarina, you now have those three things, okay?
Yep, thank you.
See what I can do. Okay, I'm going to. Let me see. There's something I can do to make this healing better.
Yes.
First, I'm gonna do. Oh, have I already done Mantle of Inspiration? Oh no, I've got Bardic Inspiration after. I'm gonna use a point of Bardic Inspiration to give. Who do I have with me? Firemore,
Everybody's there.
Horvin. Everybody 8 temporary HP. I can do up to 5 creatures.
Okay.
Horvin, Firemore, Theo, Serena, and Lithia's not there.
No, they're there. They're unconscious.
Lithia. Lithia.
I-
No, I'm not missing anyone. Am I?
I don't think you can give temporary HP to hit unconscious people. But
I was just about to ask.
no, that's not a way of bringing people back. But
It's not what I'm trying to do. It's
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bring them back. I just want to give them the HP so that they have it when they wake up. Is that okay?
well, it's funny because I think if you wait until they wake up, it will stick. It won't work. when
It
they're
just says
unconscious.
creatures I can see that are within 60 feet of me. But if it's okay, then I'll heal first.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, well this is gonna be most useful when they're awake, so I'll heal first. Firemore, Firemore's a tank. You probably need more than the others. I'll give you 3rd level cure wounds. Is that too much or is that alright? Does that look about right? No? Well, I'm sorry, I can't do anything else. It's 8, 12, 16. You get 21 points of healing back, plus 8, so you have 29 from me total.
Nice.
Horvin, I'll give. Horvin, how bad do you look? Just have a glance.
No.
I'm okay.
Just to
okay?
hold you to your closing words last year, Emma, you do have to respect Firemore so hard for soul coining you back to life. That was the quote. But I think 29 hit points will do it. Should do it.
Can I retroactively make that a 4th level? Because I forgot we level. I forgot.
No.
we're high enough to have a-
You're okay. You're okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
And
Well,
Firemore,
if
you can talk. You just can't breathe.
Cool. Well, Theo and Horvin, then I'll give first level if you guys aren't looking too banged up.
Okay. Everything's been door.
Perfect.
Horvin, you're taking back. Oh, shit, was that an 8 or a 5? Why did I hold the dice like that? It was probably a 5. You take back 10 points, and then Theo, you take back 12 points of healing.
Half face, like, I dropped my hammer on my foot when you arrived.
I put my fingers to her lips and go, shh. Now what to do about the others?
At that point, sorry, this is supposed to be a few hours, but that's just too nice to pass up. At that point, you hear a coughing. There's not fire in the water. You hear a coughing and spluttering, and Lithia's weak voice says, "Hey, Lincoln."
Yeah. Okay, wait, hang on a sec. I'm just gonna
Hands-
bring you back to life.
Hands
with
off my girl. Hands off my girl.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, she's sleep talking, I see. Okay. Shh, into the night.
No, she came round. She came round.
Into the night. I do it anyway. Be at peace. Be at peace.
She's like, no, don't send me back there. Don't send me back there.
I suddenly feel like I'm channeling. I have a different D&D character who doesn't understand the concept of being unconscious, so just thinks they're dead now.
Yeah,
Let
you're
them be.
not allowed to get last night's worth that we didn't get to do.
Yeah. So I guess then for Lithia, they don't look like they're coming back to life, do they? They're not just gonna wake up on their own.
Lithia is still passed down.
Cool.
Sorry, Tarina is still passed down. Excuse me.
I was like, I didn't tell her to keep her paws off past Faye. That wasn't me.
I think I will give a third level, my last third level as well, to Tarina then, because she's completely bust. So, Tarina, you take. Oh my! What the fuck? Okay. Ah! Ew!
She takes
7!
enough to be back up.
It's 2.
Yeah, 12
Yeah.
plus. You take 12 back from my third level heal, and then I sing a really jaunty tune, and give you all 9 HP.
You can sing the Wellerman if you like. That's
9 HP.
that's a
or
jaunty
9
tune that's been obsessed about by my little
9.
4-year-old at the moment.
Sorry, 8 temporary HP, and I will sing a metal cover of Baby Shark. Baby Shark!
So I guess we're going back to the Citadel so I could see the cultists, I guess.
What the hell is going on?
Horvin, I don't know anymore.
We wanted to make a leg.
Orphan.
Theo, I think you're about to have a panic attack.
Tarina has 3 eyes. Fireball's a
Panic
fish. I had a dream I was a gnome who made ice cream, and I have 2 hours of sleep. Yes, it's D&D, folks.
What's D&D?
Orphan is going to like run over to Firemon and start like palpating his neck for gills.
Does not have any.
Oh,
What? What?
oh.
Fascinating, Corvin, don't you think?
Open starts crying.
There's not really that much water in here, so we should probably go now.
Oh, hell.
Yeah,
Also,
What happened?
dear viewers, if you too would like to see ice cream creating gnome shenanigans, do check out our Christmas one-shot.
That's neat.
While it's being mentioned. Now, are you, what are you going to do about Tarina?
Yes.
I'm back up.
Back up. That's what we're gonna do.
What does she look like?
Yeah, what do you mean, what are you gonna do about me? Am I a gelatinous ooze, or what does that mean?
Oh,
How do you solve
that,
a
oh, that,
problem
yes.
like
Sorry, yeah, that healing. Yeah, sorry, that
Serena?
healing would bring it back now. Sorry,
Very
yes.
good, actually.
They all leave me in the. It's fine.
Yeah, it was proper healing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, that was, and then you guys
Followed
get
by
your
temporary HP.
HPs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Gotcha. So, you
Do I still have 3 eyes?
do.
Okay.
Did I heal myself? Does anyone remember if I did that?
I gave you the 14 that that Firewall rolled for you last time.
Yep.
So that's on your sheet. But now you all do see Tarina does still have those 3 vertically aligned eyes.
Horvin is going to like bring in Stitches and just start nervously like flipping through pages of his journals and all the books that he has, trying to find absolutely anything that
You're
covers
gonna try and sew her eyes closed.
anything like this. Both Fire Maw's thing and the Tarina Aboleth thing.
There she is. Hello.
Hello.
It's
God.
me.
Lincoln, it's a you.
So,
Oh my god.
by the way, Lithia looks normal. She is back to her normal 2 eyes.
Hey Tarina, what the fuck?
Does my vision look
Hey, Serena.
different? Do I know I have 3 eyes, John?
No, you still get the same depth perception and everything.
Okay. All right. Cool. What? What's going on?
Thank
Did
you. Leave it to Lincoln
Yeah.
to actually ask the question.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys? This is a bit weird. And I've lost a leg, I'd know what weird looks like. This isn't normal.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but I will literally die if we don't get this fixed. So can we go?
What
Yeah.
happened?
I have no
Wait.
idea.
I'm on
Marmo,
read
just let us
air
banter
now,
for a
and you-
minute,
Walk and
okay?
talk. Walk and
What? Still? Still.
Guys, walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Let's.
I
Okay.
am getting everyone to move because what the hell else can I do?
I have to say, we
I
came here
don't
to
even
purpose.
know.
We came here to get Lincoln a leg.
Yeah, that's so fucked up that I don't have one even now.
Wait, Lincoln, are you just hopping? Wait, have you been hopping this whole time?
No, she has
I
a
have
janky.
I'm a man.
Just walking on your nub.
I have my hag tree.
a bit of the bone brambles.
Hey, I go up to Theo and I shake my bone bramble leg at him and I say, I have a tree on my foot.
Well, that is a peg leg you
No.
got there. I would know. I know the pirate lingo that goes around these days.
Yeah, Theo on a
You're
scale
not a real pirate, Theo!
Oh no.
You never were! I'm
How?
fucking hell! I'm doing this now as we walk and talk. You were never a real pirate! You married into the fucking family. Fine! Schooner is the only claim you have to piracy.
Now, Lincoln,
I'm.
I've grown to, from having a child, I've grown to have more patience. Now. I understand this is coming from some inner rage. But being a pirate, I've always had the spirit. I'm just saying. I don't know, but
Theo, let me stop you right there. I gave you those 12 HP. I can take them away. And I turn around and I start hobbling.
I don't even need it anyway.
We start walking opposite directions. I'm off to get my lift.
Let's
Actually,
go!
and then I turn around. No, we need Fire More's got to live. Fire More has to survive if we want to win. Okay, come on.
Guys, I'm about to go into a 3-day weekend with my kids. I don't need it here as well. Come on.
I lean to Lithia and I'm like, ooh, shock, awe, Theo's not a pirate. And Lily has no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, I have 3 eyes, Firemaw's head is in a fucking jug, and not fucking, she wouldn't say that, I'm sorry. I have 3 eyes, Firemaw's head's in a jug, Orvin has a book that flies, but Theo's not a pirate, and I'm just gonna walk away. Like, continue forward.
Corbin definitely, without even looking at the book, has like grabbed whoever of the two is walking away from the party as we head back to the cathedral.
It's gonna be that dodgeball, that scene from Dodgeball where the pirate guy just comes back clean shaved and like a normal person. Like, hey guys, like, like.
Let's not do this. Come on.
Sorry, I do enjoy Real Big Fish a lot. Okay, so you quickly after Pasiphae suggests replacing the probably fairly deoxygenated water in the helmet, quickly make your way back through the streets, the roiling red-tinged clouds. An occasional meteor lighting your way as you scuttle through the streets. Lithia falls in beside you, Tarina. Why didn't you change back?
It did something to you. I don't know what. It did something to you.
I did something to you.
Go away! And I start marching faster. I'm so annoyed. Talonans and all this stuff.
Lithia said that.
Oh. No. No, no!
It's not Lithia. He does a good impression, but it is not Lithia.
Where is she? Where is she?
Tucked away. And this is now in your mind as you're both walking. Tucked away. While I'm using her. By the way, I think should any more of those nasty cultists come around, that big one would be a good bodyguard. Biamor, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
This sucks.
Wait! No! What?
Why are you here?
– 17.
Okay.
You being led along by the elbows with your head buried in this helmet of water by Pasiphae and Lincoln.
Yes. Hi. I'm just like.
It's great. It's just like leading Firemore along, just yelling at Theo.
Oh, I need you to know, when I say I'm hobbling, it's not because of the leg. I'm hobbling by choice. I just want to look angry like a little goblin man. So you're aware.
Let's focus on the
I'm
task
just like-
at hand, please.
Yeah!
Of course, Fireball will help you, but first I need to know this. I sing better than Lincoln, right? That's.
I punch him in the face. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
Watch out, he's a
I've never
swashbuckler.
done this. Sorry, that hit. It was a 12, but it hit the box, so I don't think it counts. But I
Oh,
don't know.
reroll.
16. Okay. Less. 13.
Theo?
13 that misses.
Okay. Whoosh. You hit nothing but nothing but his gorgeous looks.
You see, this beard throws you off, Lincoln. A beard that you can never
Pull his
grow.
beard!
Okay?
And then I go back and I just
Now, children, we've got bigger fish to fry. Sorry, Tarina.
No, you mean no offense? Oh yeah.
Fish. Oh, yeah.
And fire moth. Sorry about that.
And
And
fire.
yes. Oh, you
Speaking of which, oh shit, I've dropped. I
I
refill
just-
a bit of Firemore's bucket. This is good. Look at us. Great. Firemore, I don't want you to die. It's Theo's fault if you die.
We are all friends. This is
Oh.
enough.
I think we're mortal enemies. I think I've changed my mind.
What's
Nemesis.
the result of that wisdom saving throw?
Firemore. you feel a pang of pain in your brain. You kind of like rattle it again, and like Theo and Lincoln, sorry, Apostrophe and Lincoln kind of react as he kind of starts threshing a little bit, but then he settles down again. And Tarina, you hear in your mind, not as dumb as he looks.
Okay.
Damn it. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why? Why this?
Because you saved me.
No. Give her back. What reward? Reward? Reward you keep my sister in a fucking dark hole in the freaking
Reward.
diseased in the diseased depths of that horrible hole? Give her back.
She
I like to think that I'm talking out loud and
Yeah, I was about to say that.
looking forward to
Everybody
walking.
stop.
Like Lincoln and I stop and they're like, huh? Like,
Huh? I'm mid-punch, like, what?
just like holding onto his beard with your arm back to punch him.
Huh? Diseased hole?
fish?
Serena, what do you say to that reaction?
What? I didn't hear the reaction.
Everyone was like,
Diseased
what
hole?
are you talking about?
Fish?
Oh, that. I'm sorry. I thought Lily talked to me.
No.
This isn't Lily.
What are you? What?
You see,
What are you talking about?
you see Lithia kind of like shake her head almost a little bit, and she's like, "What do you mean, Tarina? I'm fine. I'm worried about you and those eyes."
Insight check, please.
Why? Why? Come on.
Because Tarina's my best friend, and I trust her.
I think that's rather
I
meta.
said
But
one.
please,
I
have
don't
a
think
go.
it is. I don't think it is. Tarina is my best friend.
Let
If
me
she
make
said
my
there's something
case,
up,
and then she can possibly, if I make my case good enough, let me make.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
I don't think it's that meta, but okay.
I have 3 eyes. Anything's possible. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I have 3 eyes. We were passed out for so long. This isn't Lily. This isn't
Serena.
Lily.
I need 0 convincing. Quite literally. I've died here, and you have 3 eyes on your head. And he is drinking water out of my hat. So I'm ready to believe anything.
I believe
Insight check.
it's. I think it's called breathing water at this point, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get involved in something that's clearly a you problem.
Tarina, just before we resolve this, Lincoln, Tarina, you hear in your mind again a little chuckle. Like, you appear to have infected your friends.
With your
What?
disease.
What? I'm yelling at Lily, who's not talking to me.
Hey. Yeah, Lily's like just looking ahead at Lincoln as she was explaining, and she's like, and the voice again in your head is like, well, an unfortunate side effect of the cultists drawing me forth. Some of my physical characteristics were also imbued. Your eyes, the infectious mucus all over those spines of yours.
Is it still there? Is the mucus still there?
I mean, it was a couple of hours that you're in the forge, so
Okay.
and yeah, that time interim. So maybe not so much now. It's okay.
Okay.
It's just that initial journey as they carried you to the forge that was the problem.
Look! I'm yelling at her, and she's not even looking at me. I'm yelling at her.
Why? Why are you yelling at me?
Why aren't you answering me when I yell at you? Because you're talking in my head. She's not Lily.
I can't talk in people's heads. Lincoln, listen to her. It's the eyes. She's going crazy.
Right, Lincoln's
Something's
gonna
happened to
you.
her.
No.
He just met you.
Guys, look, let me stop you right there. Serena, hey, you're my best friend.
This is
You
the
sold
best
your
question
soul
we've
to
ever
me.
done.
You've sold. Let me just go through a list of reasons why the moment you say something, I would believe you quite right off the bat. You sold your soul, mostly for me.
Nice.
We've traveled together, and I've come to trust you and value your opinion. You say there's something wrong in a place where things tend to go wrong. One of you is saying everything's fine, and I don't really believe that everything's fine. In fact, I think it's quite the opposite, and Firemore's breathing water, so I'm
In her
gonna roll an
defense-
insight
In
check.
her defense, Lithia was worried about Tarina and said did not say everything was fine. She said she
Tarina?
had come back to consciousness. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry.
Serena, are you in your right state of mind?
Are you in your right state of mind? Of course not, but this isn't Lily.
Lincoln, I don't think that would hold up in a
That is
court.
exactly the kind of answer I was looking for. Insight check. 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay. Lithia is clearly not herself, and everything she's saying is a show.
Okay. Lithia,
I'm like
I get it.
staring
You're having an
back at
identity
Actually,
crisis.
Perfectly for you, Lincoln.
I just
She's
this way.
performing.
Yeah.
So it's clearly a
Yeah, yeah.
performance. Yeah.
Yeah. Lithia, I get it. You need therapy. So do I. Let's talk about this and work through it together. Come on, walk ahead with me and we can discuss this. It's okay, Serena. I've been through a lot. And I will go to Lithia and offer her counsel if she has any questions or needs a supporting hand.
Look, I'm fine. I was just knocked out for a while. Help you if you want to help someone. Help your friend. She points at Tarina.
As they walk away, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna tug on Corvin's elbow, his winged elbow, and be like, "That's not Lily. That's not Lily." From like down here, because I'm really short.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe you.
And
Right.
she's like, Lithia's like, Pasiphae, please, come on. Listen to this lot.
Pasiphae, I mean, you're... Hang on, no. Pasiphae, don't listen to her. Because, listen,
Pasiphae is on the far side of Firemore to everyone else, and she almost kind of like shrinks behind Firemore's bulk a little bit. And she's like,
yeah.
That's okay. You can stay here.
as Firemore head buried in his helm. That sounded the best so far. Whatever you did, do that again every time. And she's like, Lithia, and Lithia's just like, and just stomps away. And Lincoln, you're following?
Yeah, look, I mean, what do you want us to say? That you're not acting weird? Because, I mean, I just had to take one look at you. It helps that I trust Tarina with my life, but Lithia, I want to give her a firm pat on the shoulder. And I'll be like, Lithia, look at me. Look at me.
What?
Look, just take a couple of deep breaths, do some breathing exercises. If you feel like you're not yourself, then get out of the hells, however way you can. And the best way you can do that now is cooperation, working together, and not stoking the flames. Let's just run as hard and as fast as we can towards our next goal, which is going to get us the fuck out of here. And I think the next goal is stopping the big guy from drowning in air. So let's go!
She says, and considering that role from before, very truthfully, I want to get out of here. Deep
Sweet,
breaths?
cool.
Deep breaths, okay.
Sweet, okay, Serena fixed it!
I'd like to take deep breaths.
And she breathes out, and I need a wisdom saving throw from you, Lincoln, please.
Oh,
no.
that motherfucker! I don't know about this. It might not be good enough. What's my wisdom? Open up, iPad.
It's +1.
Go.
I know, maybe +2.
+1. +2.
+2, sorry. Did you just say that?
14.
14?
Yeah.
In the word of so many alternatively gleeful, frustrated DMs. Meets it, beats it.
Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah, so
And
deep breaths, cool,
she
great.
looks, yeah, okay, I
Amazing.
see. And she looks kind of disgruntled and saying, wait till
Did
tomorrow.
you look? If you're a bit gassy, walk ahead of me. I don't have a high tolerance for that.
Sorry, Lincoln. Sorry to disappoint you. I can't research and run at the same time.
She's
Hey,
a monster.
I
She's a
mean-
giant squid monster.
You just look ahead at this diminutive hedge walking ahead of you, stomping ahead of you.
Serena,
So sorry.
I stand by everything I said before, but whoa.
That's a lot. There are so many irons in the fire right now.
Fine, whatever. Firemaw can breathe, I guess. Let's go.
I can't. That's the problem.
I've never been so.
We gotta go. We just gotta keep going, guys. We're walking and talking. We've not stopped once. We're on our way to the Citadel. I might throw myself off a building, but I'm not going to just yet. Just to feel something.
Can I?
What do you mean you haven't thrown yourself off a building yet?
No.
No, I will. Just not
You
right
did.
now.
You did it.
Not
You
till
did it like a couple of hours ago. It was very recent.
It's a
I
hobby
could
now,
give
okay,
you that.
Firemore? It's a hobby.
Okay.
Let me have stuff to do in my free time.
I just wanted to get in on the complaining. I guess. I don't know. Let's.
You're allowed to complain. That's your right.
Never mind.
Fine.
So, you quickly,
Lincoln's eyes are twitching.
argumentatively, fraughtly make your way back through, across the. It takes quite almost. Oh God, I wanted to say Herculean effort, but it reminded me of that stupid actor. It takes
Like
quite.
Atlas carrying the world on his shoulders.
Like
we
Atlas
carry...
carrying the world on your shoulders, you managed to somehow get Firemore across that rigged rope bridge kind of effect that's repaired over where the bridge was blown out by pistol. You just somehow managed to get him without him plummeting down into the battle below. And you make your way back through the west side of the town and end up back at the High Hall.
Cult
Hello?
pilgrims. Where are they at? Pilgrim cult people.
I need to be welcomed.
Are we welcome here?
I don't feel very welcome right now.
Yes, as you arrive back at the High Hall, everyone does come running out to meet you. And people are confused and amused and worried in equal parts by what's going on. And there are a few shrieks and alarmed reactions to Tarina's face. And some people just flat out run away. But the pilgrims of Jarmik immediately they have kind of like a sense, they have this kind of sense that when something needs doing or someone needs helping, and they immediately come running over those that aren't working on Altus, and they're like, oh, may we give? May we help?
I would appreciate it actually. I am.
Well,
Yeah.
If you are appreciating this, then be welcome. Be welcome. Be welcome.
All right, let's do this.
And they work their prayers and healing arts as best they can. But nothing happens. This is not something that can be cured by that kind of magic, I'm afraid.
Do we hear that?
Just genuine
about-
yes. It's okay. Sorry.
Okay. I'm like, there are howler monkeys
About-
here now.
Please check. That's right.
Welcomers or pilgrims. You prefer pilgrims to cultists. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I think it's supposed to be a pigeon, like a wood pigeon, which is quite a scary sound.
Oh, I think it was like the wind or
I
something.
thought the cultists were saying that, and I'm like, no, he can't breathe water. He's
I was
not
like-
a fish to breathe air. He's not a pigeon.
So I guess what would make me welcome now is
Fresh water at once.
yes,
Sister, brother, please. And two of them rush off to get water.
figuring out how we can what we can do to fix it. I guess because
Cool.
You are
What
very
about-
chill about this.
I don't know if you've noticed this before, Tarina, but when I'm depressed, I get kind of just defeated and chill out. I don't know.
And then in my
I'm
heart,
kind of
I'm-
fatalistic like that.
oh, and then I pat his elbow.
That's not what I do when I get depressed. So
I
I'm sorry. about it.
like
I just
like
have to
I
recognize
appreciate
signs.
you, but we know.
We do, Lincoln.
I was trying to apologize and be like, I'm
You don't
sorry.
need to. You don't need to. We're used to it.
Now, by the way, Lincoln, did you notice
Yeah.
you have a stronger flying speed, and
I do.
also 2 uses of your necrotic shard a day now.
Sweet. That's sexy.
Just saying.
I will fly.
By the way, as Lincoln was helping out Firemore, he was definitely helping out almost as much as Pasiphae. Have you seen your
Are you
strength
saying-
score, Lincoln?
Yeah, it's not.
My
it's not-
iPad just died and I was waiting for a good time to drop out and go get my charger.
Bless
So I
America.
haven't. But am I beefy?
You are stronger than before. Who was it who was telling you to get bigger arms? They would be proud. I can't remember who it
Oh
was.
my god.
It
Braun.
was in the Critter.
you
Inside
forget?
Critter's hotel.
Yes.
Braun.
Braun, one of my best friends.
Yes, Braun. Braun would be. You have beefed up. Beef up.
Bulk.
Look at
bulk
those
up.
guns.
Bulk up. Thank you. I'm forgetting my own catchphrases.
You have a brand,
I've been on the
John. You
grind.
have to remember your brand. Bulk up.
Bulk up. In real life, I'm
Excuse me,
remembering
guys.
that
I
in
want
the,
to
entirely
train
the wrong
for
way.
Swolville. I'm grinding across the tracks, pumping that iron.
Now, fresh water is brought. By the way.
My fortress of swallitude.
Oh my god.
You watch John Oliver too much.
Yes.
That is-
Ah!
I see you.
Just
I see
don't-
you.
Don't start doing the Adam Driver bit, please. It's terrifying. Now, you
Adam Driver should exist in every
Can
fantasy.
we get an Arcana check on this?
Irvin just starts crying.
Horvin is feverishly looking through his books, trying to find something, and the cultists are trying to make you as welcome as possible. But after a couple of hours, it fixes itself.
Oh,
Sorry, let me shift
Oh.
people around here.
sorry. Let me
We
get
got
this.
shunted.
Get this in character right.
Yes, suddenly, well, commitment to the bit. Thank you so much. Yes,
Throws the helmet off. Well, I guess take
suddenly water is not as breathable as it was.
Oh wow.
Ah, god, that's one thing down.
Well, that sucked.
Okay, Fireball.
I'm okay
Oh.
now.
Do I still have 3 eyes?
Yes. One thing at a time. I'm so sorry.
Okay, now we can figure out this problem.
Oh shit, you can breathe again. I must have missed something whilst I had a moment away.
Merely the passage of time.
Stunning.
Yes,
Well-
it was just a few hours that happened.
Cool. I'm glad. How's Lilithia doing?
Lithia's just
How's
looking around. Yeah, trying to
how's Oobloob doing?
staying out of the way.
Uh-huh. Hey, Tarina. You said something real whack as we were walking back about your sister being a fish. So, want to talk about that? Want to unpack that? Or are we good?
Unpack? There's nothing. Like, she's.
She's
Okay,
just straight
so
up a fish.
it was dark. Not a fish. So mad. All my eyes just not a fish.
Just 3 narrow eyes.
Not a fish. I am sorry I offended you.
It went dark and we were in our village and we were collecting snakes. And then I remembered that we weren't in my village collecting snakes. We were here. And then we went to go find our father because Lily really wanted to find our dad. So she took us down to the pool and I was like, look, where's all the people? You remember Pasiphae? I remember Pasiphae. We didn't both hallucinate that. This isn't our place. But we still went down to the stupid lake. And guess what? Dad wasn't there. And we kept seeing everyone go sick and fine and sick and fine. There was an old lady. She was dragging up her water thing. And then she was sick and fine. And Lily's like, why is it doing that? And I'm like, because we're in a cursed place. Let's go. And then we get down to the pool of water. And then this huge oobloob, Tarina does not remember the name.
It's okay.
Either, but Tarina doesn't either. So this huge oobloob just comes out of the water. That's what it called itself. I don't know what it is. It's black. It comes out of the water. It has 3 eyes. Wow, surprise, 3 eyes. And Lily has 3 eyes. And then he kills her? I don't know. She was on the floor. She wasn't responding. And I was like, Lily. And then he's like, you'll see. And then I was here and Lily was here. And I said, Lily, do you remember? And then she said in my head, haha, not Lily. And now I'm telling you that she's a squid thing from somewhere else. And
Squid, right. So I wanted
That's
to
the one
pull Tarina
takeaway.
aside.
Squid.
I want to put my
Gotcha.
hand on her shoulder. Squid. Serena, I pull her aside. Look, I went out on a limb saying how much I trusted you and your opinion and your state of being. I just want to know now, do I need, I made a big show of it. Do I need to reel it in? Are we okay? Are you okay?
I'm
What
going
is
to
this?
grab onto Lincoln's shirt and be like,
Oh,
"That's
I'm
not-
about to be strangled. Oh,
That's not my sister. I don't know where she is. He said she's tucked away and we're in hell.
yeah.
And I've given up everything so that her and Pasiphae can make babies. So I swear to God, if we don't get her back, I am making more deals. I'm not
You're
out of my
shipping
mind.
You're in your right mind. Okay. Yep.
It's like,
I
it's
mean-
like
Cool. I wasn't wrong. I
There's like
wasn't wrong.
12,
Great.
12 different
I feel good
devils
about
listening. They're like, yes.
I turn over to our resident pirate. Did I hear that correctly?
Sorry? I don't see any pirates. Where?
Make
I see a privateer.
okay.
Privateer.
Turn over to our
The
Ah.
Bitopian Navy. Thank you very much.
Captain Theo. Did I hear that correctly? Make babies?
I've just come to just
Aren't they-
accept
aren't
my
they-
age and pretend I don't hear anything now.
Oh, I
I-
was just gonna- they're both girls, right? That's not how, that's not how that works.
No,
It's
they're
hang on a second. I'm
Well-
gonna jump in here and say we live in a world where I can bring people back to life, and she's a squid. Anything is possible. Let's not put
We
that
have
on
the
the table.
technology, Fireball. It's nothing to be concerned of.
I just hit things
I
with
was
my
eaten by a
big
bag.
shiny stick. I guess I don't. I'm gonna. Where's my helmet?
I was confused for a second, and then I wasn't.
Me too. I heard I heard that too. Emma. It flipped out at just the right moment.
That's not what I meant at all. But I can see how you
I
thought
know, but
that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's not what
I'm
he
depraved.
said.
It's okay.
That's
It's
not what
okay.
he
I'm depraved.
Every week when I upload to YouTube, I
Um,
click the "Not aimed for children" button.
Okay, we're good.
Done.
So anyway, Fire Moss shiny dick. You said it, John. You gave me permission.
Holding his glaive. Okay.
Whoa, Fireball! I didn't know we
Lincoln
were having
fades
a
into the
contest.
ethereal realm.
Canon. I didn't want it to be canon. It was just.
Uh, this is in character. All right. I'm
Unfortunately, he's
gonna
not a
go now.
metallic dragonborn, so. No!
I didn't want
Oh,
it to be
he's
canon.
left. He's
Oh.
left. Tarina.
The pit fighter can be embarrassed.
Ooh woo.
I'm sure there was much worse in their training fights and stuff.
So red.
At any rate,
At least you're not blue. That's good.
That's true.
so, what does this thing look like?
That guy doesn't approve of your jokes.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna say that is Altus. Altus is saying that something's happening.
Oh, it's in Syrinscape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Altus
looking in
is
the
not
chat like
good.
I just see squid over and over again.
Wait,
No, in Syrinscape, there's someone going, no.
Squid. Hello.
What did you call that thing?
It called itself. What's your name? I'm gonna look at Lily.
Bloop bloop.
Lithia?
Bloop bloop.
What's your name?
Fundamentally
Lithia.
wrong. That sounds demonstrably false to me, right?
It starts with an O, and it's like oogloob or oogloog or oog. Serena's so mad at herself.
Lithia walks away.
Are you like...
Yeah, goodbye.
Leafy, can I ask a question? Are you a Fey Fiend or a Celestial?
No, I'm a hedge.
Are you lying to me?
Ask me again tomorrow. And she walks away.
Yeah, my sister doesn't have that snark. She's pleasant. She's a pleasant hedge.
Lincoln got magic 8-balled.
It's true. It's very true.
Maybe. I don't know.
Ask again later.
Tarina used to be a pleasant hedge too.
I have 3 eyes, she said to the DM.
Shouted
She
at the
said to
cloud.
God.
Just look up to the
God.
vaulted ceiling above.
She looks up at the
Damn
pantheon.
you!
I believe the GM is called the architect in this setting.
Thank you.
It was black. It had a rounded back. It was black like this, and I draw like the Loch Ness monster hump with like water waves behind it, and then like three eyes.
Mm.
This is what it looked like.
That looks like a job for Horvin.
Good job for everyone, because I don't know where my sister is.
I meant more like he probably recognizes.
Give me an Arcana check.
Wow, us, Horvin. I will inspire you with my words. Oh, it's magic, you know. And never believe it ain't so. I'll give you a D8.
Oh,
Add
damn.
it
Okay.
to your
Well, I rolled a nat 20, so 27.
Holy fuck.
And you get a D8.
Oh.
You don't have to use that right now. You can hold it on if you want.
Oh,
I'm
never
gonna-
mind.
I'm gonna hold on to that
Yeah.
inspiration.
Never mind then. I'm sorry.
27?
I think. What's the deal with inspiration? Do you have to declare before the roll?
You do.
You have to declare. No. You have to declare before the outcome of the roll is revealed. So you can say,
Ah,
"Oh,
okay.
I've rolled a 27, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, so I'm going to use my inspiration." That's
Yes.
so.
Okay. Heaven help you if you get into a situation where 27 is not enough. So-
Yeah, God.
I
okay.
can think of a.
Horvin.
Jesus. I can think of a couple.
Yes.
Yes, that's kind of Tarask level stuff.
Yep.
Please no.
Read my mind.
I'm just waiting to see if Josh and friends on Tuesday find a certain scroll hidden away somewhere in Icewind Dale.
Scroll of Summon Tarask.
I'll cast it.
Scroll.
Please don't. Horvin. Tarina, from her
Crude.
crude on so many levels, crude descriptions
Hey, whoa!
of both Firemore's appendage and the vision she had, is very clearly in your mind describing an aboleth.
So Horvin is going to kind of like tweak his head a little and kind of like as it dawns on him, he's going to snatch the paper away from Tarina and start pouring through books and say to everyone, "This is an aboleth."
What?
They're from the far realms. Those things that we encountered when we left Morgrins, that summoned those weird astral projected monster things. They came from the same place. That giant squid ship thing that we saw, same place.
Oh shit, that thing. Yeah, you're right.
You said this was in our village?
It was in our watering hole.
Oh, Lord.
And you know they
That's
always
fucked.
exist in water.
That's the
That's
one
fucked.
place it would be in a desert. I'm not sure what to do with this. I might need some time with this information.
That's fine. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
If what you're saying is true, then... And Horvin will kind of lean into Tarina's ear. Like, I believe you. Maybe best not to antagonize it? I'm not entirely sure what it's capable of. I don't know how different these beings are from one to the next. And we definitely saw some of it when we were fighting the cultists. I wouldn't want to get tied up with anything like that.
I want my sister back.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something we can do. I just don't know what yet.
I'm just
I mean,
not.
it's probably not actually something we can do.
Are you in poor
It's
health?
just not like.
Like, how do you feel?
Me?
Yes.
How do I feel, John? Besides my severe low hit points.
Very relaxed. Like there was you had a lot of stress, of course, with everything that's going on. And you had like a lot of built up tension in your shoulders, and you're just like all your body was like clenched the whole time, just like frustration and anger and desperation, and all of it all just piling on top of one another. But you feel kind of loose. You feel relaxed.
My body feels relaxed, or in my soul I feel relaxed?
No, your body. That tension's gone.
Okay. I was like, because I've been playing this all wrong. If I feel relaxed, I feel fine. I don't feel unwell. Well, I don't feel great.
Well.
But do any of us feel great?
Feel much better.
Well, yeah, you can breathe air now.
True. I feel okay. Theo?
Yeah. I mean,
Actually, feel quite weak.
No, but for what we've gone through, I'm
Oh,
pretty mediocre right now.
John, did the cultists mechanically cast restoration?
They've tried different things.
Okay.
It was just a time limit.
Yes, but I was also down 3 strength from the from the previous encounter. Yeah.
From something.
Jeez.
From the air breathing, I failed the con save on that as well and lost 3 strength. No, it was the sensor. They hit me with the sensor and I lost 3 strength.
That's true. Yes, they would have tried that.
Okay. So that would have cleared out the 3 strength.
Yes, you're okay.
Go on, Holvin.
Irma, what did you do before the fish thing happened?
I just was carrying her. You know, her spines had that like mucus. And I just wiped it off. And
Serena, please turn around.
Feeling my spines as I turn around.
Horvin will kind of very swiftly move around to the back of her, out of.
That's what it said. It said that he touched my spines, that I had mucus, but it wasn't there anymore when I got up.
Well, it probably dried.
Yes, Horvin, with that check before, you know that aboleths secrete this mucus that if you're attacking them or if you're in contact with them, it can inflict you with this disease, which makes you unable to breathe air and only able to breathe underwater. So, forcing you to be in their vicinity and close to them, keeping you nearby, so that they can do the other thing that they do so well, which is dominate and enslave people around them, completely taking away their self-will, accessing all of their memories and desires.
I think I know what happened. This mucus that aboleths secrete, it's not just form, it's function. It makes that happen, and aboleths only live in water. It's a way to get you to come closer so they can take over your mind.
And Serena, you hear in your head, and your mind is about 70% water.
You unprovoked. Like as Corvin finishes this, Serena goes, "You son of a bitch."
Serena, I'm sorry.
No.
What was the line, Josh? That's not the reaction I was hoping to receive.
No, not you.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Stupid third eye. These stupid vertical eyes. That stupid thing. And I start thinking really hard, like, fuck you.
Good lord, is it in there with you?
I guess it could be. You know, your brain is 70% water.
True. That sounds exactly what happened, must have happened to Lilith. That explains tucked away. but he has access to all of her memory. It knows everything she knows, and probably everything you know.
I hate this place! I'm like, I stomp my little hedge feet and I like full face the ground to yell, I hate this place! And then I like storm off. Not very
Wow.
far. I storm off like 5 feet and I sit on the ground just like,
Huh. I do that.
Really gelling as a band now.
we're feeling it.
I don't.
But the aesthetic.
Do I know anything, like any way to, like, combat the aboleth or, like, push it out of Lily or?
You know that whenever a creature under the influence of the aboleth takes any damage, there's a chance they'll be knocked out of their state.
Orvin will kind of mumble to himself, like, that might work, but I don't think anyone's going to like that.
What? I say over my. Sorry, I forgot I'm pouting in the corner. What?
Tarina's little snoot is, like, poked over her.
Yeah.
Anytime an aboleth slave takes damage to their body, it has a chance of pushing it out.
Any kind of damage?
As far as I know.
Yes.
Sitter.
I don't know that it will take kindly to a random attack. I mean, I think we all saw how you reacted to taking damage in that fight with the cultists. I'm just saying it's there. It's an option. It's on the table. But I think that's something we need to be better prepared for.
I stand up, I walk like 5 feet further, and then I go and sit back down on the ground. So I'm out of earshot.
So we're not gonna beat up Lydia.
I don't think we can right now. Not in good conscience, anyway.
I don't have a conscience, so I mean, Firemore,
Okay, well,
I can heal, you can hit.
I don't know why I'd hit when I can just breathe
There's
fire.
That too, just some,
There's a
and then I
scrape.
can just like,
There's a scrape and a clank
oh,
of a handle,
oh,
a forge hammer handle,
oh.
yeah.
clanking on the ground.
Pasiphae. Hey.
I'll do it.
Would you prefer to hit her? Yeah. Cool.
When she comes back, she needs to see me.
Want me to go get her? I'm very persuasive.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Sweet. I'm ready with some healing. So, whenever
She's
you want.
going to need backup.
Yeah. I tiptoe over to Tarina. This is happening with or without you, bud.
What?
Pasiphae's rolling up her sleeves and walking away.
Oh God! And then I stand up and follow, giving plenty of breath behind her.
We got cleansing fire, so we'll be there.
Yeah, I'll follow along in case they need another healer.
At the
It's gonna be so bad.
top of the steps, where you can just see out, just over the walls of the High Hall and out across Elturel and the infinite hellscape rolling out into the distance beyond. Lithia is stood, just staring off into the middle distance. As Pasiphae comes into her peripherals, she kind of comes out of a trance almost, and she's like, ah! Pasiphae. And she sees the rest of you coming as well, and she's like, everyone?
We're just hanging out, having a good time, vibing. We'll keep out your way. It's fine. Right? Sweet. Great. Cool. Okay, do your thing. I'll go.
I say nothing for fear of ruining everything.
Lincoln.
Pasiphae kind of looks back at you all. Looks to you, Theo. No one left behind, eh?
Correct. That is my usual saying.
Lithia. She turns. We're just so worried about everything that's been happening. That mist was from some kind of cultist. So it was some kind of plague. That's why we've all been coughing. And Lithia's like, oh, that would explain it. I hope there are no other side effects. Are you okay, Pasiphae? I'm worried about you. Pasiphae kind of winces at that. She's like,
My heart.
and we are worried about you. Just blacksmith arms and a right hook. And Serena, would you like to roll me a d20, please?
Oh boy.
Would I like to?
Can
No.
I sing at her?
Can she sing at me?
I'm a boy.
Can he sing at me?
Wait, sing at Lithia. She's rolling on Lithia's behalf.
Pasiphae, you mean?
Nope, Lithia. Lithia's making the save after being injured.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
13.
So- Can I? Oh, okay. I'll wait.
You can
No.
if you want to, but if
You
it's
were
on
going to.
Lily's behalf,
Yeah.
I don't know that you'd. I don't know.
You can give inspiration to an NPC, of course.
No. I don't want Lily to save this because that means she's not gonna. Wait. Hang on.
She's
My brain is
repeating.
breaking.
She's repeating her wisdom saving throw. You do want her to make it.
That's what. That's
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was a save for the actual the oobloob.
No.
Oop, loop.
No, she gets to receive
Cool.
the wisdom saving throw. To repeat the wisdom saving.
Sweet.
That's D8, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna do like a you got it. You can do it. I don't know, some kind of screamo, something.
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back.
Okay. Well, if you recall,
Last summer.
what was
I
a
can still recall.
what was your meets it beats it? Okay.
14.
14. Stephanie, you got
16 with the inspiration.
16 with the
Yay.
inspiration. I was gonna say you got 13 before the inspiration, so whatever that dice was.
Yay.
Lithia pirouettes and poof, just the force of the blow. And Pasiphae stops and she's like, she looks like uncertainly around at you lot. She's like, did that do it? How do we know?
I jump up and I kiss Pasiphae.
Aw.
To like on the lips.
Yes.
Trying to make
Is
her
Lily
Oh.
awake?
jealous.
Is Lily awake or passed out? She's awake, right?
She's not. Yeah, she was just went down on all fours, like on hands and knees on the steps. She got knocked
I'm
around.
gonna kiss Pasiphae on the lips.
And hang on.
Get serious, John.
She spits out a tooth
Aha!
onto the steps. And, like, her head comes up and side eyes you. When I told Lincoln to get hands off, that was him pretending to be me. When I tell you to get hands off, it's all from me.
Oh my god.
Sweet. We're about to have a brawl.
She
Head brawl.
jumps up onto her feet, grabs Tarina by the shoulders. How do we get at him? And what do we do to him?
Do I still have 3 eyes?
Yes.
Yes, great.
And she's like, wait, hold that thought. My turn. And she kisses Pasiphae.
Oh god.
And Pasiphae's just like, eyebrows up, and she's like,
I don't know how to handle it.
she's like,
I have.
I haven't kissed sisters since college.
Oh no, John! John! It took 0 muscles to not make that joke.
We already.
God.
I opened the gate.
You opened the front. This is. Yeah, I blame Stephanie. Stephanie.
She looks at Lithia. She said, no, I haven't. I was joking.
Oh boy.
She's like, and don't do it again. You too. She looks at you too. I mean, I understand. Right?
I like her. I like her a lot.
Right? And Pasiphae's like, I'm gonna go back inside.
I like how we're like, now we're like 2 brothers just going like, ha, your girlfriend over here.
Hey,
This
hey,
is
yes,
degraded
that's
so
no.
quickly.
It's exactly what I do with my brother.
That's a fair statement. We're 2
Okay.
1970s.
We're 2 for 0 on solutions here.
What do you mean? I'm okay. I'm fine.
Exactly.
And him. And I point at Firemoth.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. Two, in the good way, 2 for 0. Okay. Good.
It'd be 0 for 2. If it was.
Oh, I see. I
We've
got
been that
confused
before,
because one was a number and one was a letter.
Yeah, it's.
Strange.
I'm not wearing my water hat, so I confuse.
Did you remember everything from that whole time?
Not since we were home.
Hmm.
Home. I know it wasn't real.
Alright.
Don't worry.
I think those are all the answers we have right now. Firemoth breathes air, and you are you, minus a tooth.
She's like exploring the gap with her tongue. She's like, ow.
God,
I-
head we grow back.
Trust it to
quickly.
happen. Just happen to here where there's no ice.
I don't have very many ideas of what to do here. It's not really my wheelhouse, and the only idea I do have, I don't think is a good idea. So
I'm gonna
Do
turn.
Lincoln?
Do I get to have a leg, or are we
Oh,
just leaving that behind?
We didn't. Pasiphae, come
No.
back! And Lithia goes like running after Pasiphae. Oh, and she looks back at you,
Cool.
Lincoln. I'll get it sorted.
Sweet. I'm done.
And Firemore, one of the Jarmic
Check.
pilgrims, comes up to you. Sorry, yeah, Corbin.
I was just saying that's a third check.
And Firemore, one of the Jarmic pilgrims, comes over to you. And he's like, oh, brother Firemore, I'm afraid we've made some good progress with Altis. He's speaking. He's raving, but he's going to need for us to give some more. During his convalescence, we will look over him and make him most welcome. If you would like to leave him with us.
please make sure he is welcome.
Trust that he will be welcome. And please do not hesitate on your mission. You will be safe with us.
3.5.
I'm sure he will.
What's next for you all?
Well, we have to purge an aboleth, and we have to
Sleep.
Unfurl the scroll.
sleep is a good one. And we
I'm tired.
have to continue forth and collect the sword we've been seeking.
Well, be safe as best you can.
And when we return, I hope we are all welcome. Back in the material plane.
He just puts his palms together and he's like, "You will be. You will be. As will we all." Goes back inside in anticipation of all the welcome that will be in the world.
Firemore, can I ask a question?
Yeah?
Do you reckon we misjudged them?
Do I reckon you misjudged them? Yes.
I think we did. I think we may be onto something here.
They're great.
I felt very, I don't know. I felt welcome.
Now you're feeling it.
Oh no,
Wow.
I don't like this at all.
So, my captain, get a hold of this crew. What's the heading?
First off, I'm tired, so sleep. Is the first heading.
Sleep.
Yeah, you could.
Let it-
If
let it
you
sleep.
spend a few more hours, you'll get into that zone. It's kind of like
Okay.
early afternoon now by this point.
Cool.
I
Well,
think
I'll sleep right now in the middle of the. It's nap time.
it sounds like
Nap o'clock.
we're going to rest, but after that, we don't really have a lead on how to destroy the aboleth or purify it. So the best thing we can do is find the sword and can continue down that path. Now that we have some lead, yes?
Find the aboleth. Find the sword.
Serena,
Why wait? Let's go.
Serena, you
have
have
a nap
something
and
as
we'll
well,
go.
didn't you?
Aboleth, sword.
Dryads.
Triad. It's also an option.
Remember the Dryads?
I don't, but Lincoln probably does. So he's like, oh yeah, dryads.
No,
I don't know if Serena-
Lincoln does not, because
Yeah.
it was a dream
This is
sequence.
a dream that Serena had.
Stunning. What
Oh,
are you
yes.
on about?
Okay.
What are you on about?
We haven't mentioned it in character yet, so nothing.
Nothing yet.
Sweet. Cool.
I would probably like be on that sword train for right now, one thing at a time. Like the aboleth is here. He's gonna be paying. Like we don't know. We don't actually have a lead to where he is either. Like it was in a passed out unconsciousness that I saw him in my village that is decimated and no longer exists. The watering hole's probably dried up by now, so I don't know where he actually is. Sword to start.
Word.
And Pikachu there has somewhere that he was headed before. Is Colby's computer okay?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh,
I did not hear you before, but I'm sorry.
I said Pikachu instead.
Oh,
Pikachu.
I was like, what is going on?
I see.
This is the technical difficulties screen, biological need screen.
The
We should
bio
all change
break
our-
bio break screen.
All change our bios to Pikachu so that we can have it as a consistent sign.
Now, well, in Colby's absence, quickly before he gets back, Josh, you are the Holvin impressionist.
Oh,
Too
it's
late.
my turn.
Not today.
Okay. Horvin, people were discussing what's next, and you had a destination in mind, did you not?
Well, the Citadel's where the sword is it not?
The Bleeding Citadel.
Yes.
Which you
What
need
do you
to
guys-
find by following the skull of Haruman, which is attached to the front of a devil's ride, tucked away in a canyon with your tour bus at the moment.
Shit.
Right.
Uh,
I can fly
I
like a rabbit.
I figured that I, Mooncolor, would assist on getting back. However,
Moon color can go too.
has anybody seen Moon Color?
He got us
Moon
here.
color. Make yourself useful. Moon. Oh shit.
Good day. I'm here. Yes, you summoned me.
Hey.
we
What's
need
my
to
ad-
get back.
Yes.
We need to get back to the car.
Car? What is a car?
Tour bus.
The machines that you found Serena, Theo, and I near.
Ah. 'Tis a trifling thing. Bestride my mighty back.
Really hate his voice for some reason.
I
As
would
Stephanie.
love
That's why I'm leaning into it so much. I don't know where it came from. It was just that one session. He was like, "Did he always talk
It
like this?" I
felt
was like,
right.
"Nope, he does
That's-
right now." You saved him. This is all on you.
Have we
It is.
I'll
decided, are
never
we
forget.
resting first or?
We can rest at the. We can rest.
Rest
at
We
in
the,
can
the
rest
tour
by
bus.
ourselves with no big strong Pasiphae, no big strong Rhea. We can rest by ourselves alone in the desert let's take a nap. Let's take a nap here.
Oh, guys. Wait, hang on. Circle of trust.
Sure.
Okay. So, Ray and I broke up. I'm really
Oh,
torn up about it. Yeah.
I'm most sad to hear that, Lincoln.
Hi.
That's so
Okay,
cool.
moon color. You know when I said
Circle
circle
of trust, Moonfiller.
trust? Sure, okay.
Yes,
Horse
everyone, everyone, arms in, and he puts a hoof into the middle.
Oh, I'm so mad.
I am angry at your existence. but
Oh.
that's not-
I
Yes.
hate this because I imagined just a masculine man face on this horse. Like,
Ah!
Captain Theo, I've been needing to have a conversation with you.
oh, is that so?
Yes. A man with such gravitas and the nobility of your captainhood.
Oh.
You have done most well with this crew of yours.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
No,
I feel-
my pleasure, my pleasure.
I feel uncomfortable being a
what-
privateer now, guys.
What is- What is it they say around here? Be welcome.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
Am I tall enough to punch a horse?
what? Don't hate on Jarman.
I don't see any horses around
Fine.
here.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
If Firemaw ever leaves Tiamat, it's not gonna be for Baham. It's gonna be for Jarman. Come on.
You'll be most
Classic.
welcome any day of the week.
Absolute classic.
Now, dear friends, in this circle of trust of ours, I am afraid I can only transport 3 at a time, as I did with the captain here, the good captain, and my humble friends.
Yo, hey, Mooncolor, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been on a bulk diet. I'll carry someone.
Oh, splendid.
I'm swole now.
Take me just in case there's anything there. I should be able to handle it.
I might be
Lincoln suddenly feels himself shrink at the at the thought of carrying Firemore. Like, right, hang on, no, maybe I'm not that strong.
I know you got
No, he's talking to
stronger, but-
Mooncolor. What's your strength now? What's your
Well,
strength?
It's
better than it was before.
it's not minus anymore. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
I got
I
a
think
full carry.
I might be easier for you to carry.
You also have wings, so
Well,
Yeah.
every little bit helps.
Yes. If only you could fly.
I pat Horford on the back. Mooncolor, I don't really want you in my circle of trust, to be honest.
Firemaw.
Well, yes, we were leaving, right? Yes. He's completely
Firemaw gets
missing
ready.
the point of the comment.
Of course.
Right. I mean, you don't have to ride on the back. He looks a bit worried at the size of Firemore.
Oh. I thought that's specifically what you said. Okay.
Maybe- You can hold on to my mane.
Okay.
Oh, right, it's teleportation. Die.
Oh! That was consent.
We're not a
I really
smart
thought we were
bunch
going on
today.
this like
I have
full,
0
like,
wisdom, dude.
horse journey.
Let's go, Bitopia.
I actually have +2 wisdom. Never mind.
Of course. Yeah, just grabs on. She doesn't know how to process.
Right, that's 1, 2. Who
Uh,
else is up for this
Firemaw
magical
goes,
unicorn ride?
Firemaw goes to grab Tarina and he goes, not again.
Come now, Tarina.
Tarina,
Let us
you may
return
wanna-
to your vehicles. Splendid. I count 1.
See
count
you
2.
down there.
I count 3. Whoosh. Here you go.
We will follow. I will.
And there is a whoosh.
Corbin.
That strange feeling of a slight kind of like pressurized kind of squeezing and then whoop, out the other and you find yourself back on top of that mesa that was overlooking, and you look behind you, you can see Elturel again in the distance. The huge flying fortress. Somewhere within our scene shifts. We see a darkened corridor with a flashing light as Bob Ritzel stealthily makes his way into the inner workings of Zariel's war machine.
Oh my god, he's doing it! Wow.
He has to.
Thank God he left.
I know.
And you... How... Lincoln and Primal, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, Lincoln and...
Lincoln and Horvin.
Horvin, yes.
I will say, Horvin, do you want to have fun with it?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Right, jump, and I'll catch you.
Works for me.
Sweet, off we go!
So, two of you make your way over to the edge, the jagged edge of rock that is the boundary of Elturel. And Horvin, looking down, you see seething masses of devils and demons locked in the blood war on the banks of the River Styx. And
It's how gravity works, it'll be fine.
throw yourself off?
I can glide.
I know.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
need to feel something. I need to feel something, Horvin.
I respect that. I respect your honesty, and I trust you implicitly.
Jesus Christ. Whoever that is. Let's go with it. Let's do this.
Theo
Bahamut
says-
be blessed. Let's do this.
The
Tiamat,
fan-
take the wheel.
The Thunder's little baby boy.
Yep.
There is actually I think there is actually like a version of Lathander where he is cradling a baby. I don't know who it's supposed to
Okay.
be, but anywho. Anyway, so yes, Horvin. Lithia's just like, bye. It's just throw yourself off, and
All
Lincoln.
done.
Then Lincoln's like, car. I think is the eagle phrase. And
All done.
whoosh, polymorph. Yes.
I mean, Lincoln can just
Oh
fly.
no, yeah.
Yeah, I just
He
fly
has wings.
with my wing.
Oh, you pop out the narcotic shard.
Yeah, so you know
Oh,
how
okay,
in
okay.
like movies, the villains when they get cornered by the police at the edge of a building just get like and then fall off the back? That's what I do.
You do that
So I just
to,
fall, and
to
then
who's still there?
I
guess
fall-
that Jarmic priest is still there. He's just like,
You're welcome. And then I just whoosh.
Lincoln just says goodbye and no one's there.
Yeah.
Like,
so Horvin,
What's that little performance for? And I'll fall until we're at the same level, and then I'll like aerial maneuvers, hold hands with Horvin, and then
well, this is the thing.
Fly.
Horvin
just for
Horvin can go if he falls a certain distance, he can glide his distance. Right, you can glide his
Sweet,
movement.
even
So both
easier.
of you just go whoosh, and you're flying across. And I think you would be noticed by like spine devils and other flying devils that are in the area, but I think from the look of you, Lincoln, they think, oh yeah, that devil's got whatever that is sorted. Like Horvin's gonna get killed by whatever that is.
Yeah, I like to think his wings look like biblical angel wings, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
covered in
But
weird,
just
weird
jet black.
circles and eyes. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, those wings do unfurl. You know, more substantially feathered than they were before. You remember, and you just whoosh and glide together towards that distant outcropping of rock, where you can just see a dot of white that must be moon colors hide. You know, just like a shining beacon of light in the darkness. And there's the strangest thing. As you're gliding, making sure that you don't go too close to the flying fortress of Zariel's command barge, it looks to be listing a little to the side.
Ah.
And you glide. Now, how close are you going to go? Are you going to give it a really wide berth, or buzz it, or what?
I'll let Horvin make the call. I'll follow his lead.
What do you do?
How
Horvin?
fast is it falling?
Not very. The movement is almost imperceptible. It's just as you're flying directly at it, it's definitely got a lean on it.
Let's be safer rather than sorry. I don't want to get caught in the view of one of those bone devils again.
Sounds good.
Good plan.
Yeah.
And so you're gliding past, and you whoosh past as it continues to lean further and further. There starts to be kind of a crunching and grinding as the bottom of it actually starts to impact against the surface of Avernus. And unseen to the both of you, as you are unfortunately too far away, a service hatch down at the bottom opens. You just hear a, "After you also, Bob." And a little rock just goes, "Whee!" And then a bearded devil with a beautifully, intricately clad beard leaps after also Bob, as Bob Pretzel jumps from the sabotaged flying fortress. And
Cheers, Bob.
he looks up. Well, you're too far away, unfortunately. But he looks up at these flying forms, and he's got this link from the Gaius spell. He just knows that it's you, Lincoln, and he just stands there and just salutes as you fly off into the distance. And that's perfect from Syrinscape. Thank you very much. There's just this crunch as the flying fortress plows and scrapes and just careens into the blood war and just comes crashing down on devil and demon alike.
Sweet.
And, Bob Pretzel and also Bob look around furtively and then scuttle off.
Nice point. Cool. All right.
And
Sweet.
the three of you and Mooncolor also see this happening, but further off in the distance to get a better view of this. You see, and you're like, what's happening? What's happening? And then you do see the forms of Lincoln and Horvin coasting around towards the plateau where you are. And they come in to a running stop, like parachutists, like kind of a running stop and fill their wings respectively. Horvin, that's the most like full-on flying you've felt. You've never glided that far before.
Yeah, that is definitely. Wow. That's what that feels like.
Yeah.
No bird, no bird woo, no woo, no.
No, it's like purely like he's in like a weird analytical zen.
I'll make up for it. Ow!
Thank you,
There you
Lincoln.
go. You're welcome. I live to please. So, let's get the thing we came down here for.
You head back down into that rocky canyon.
Skull
And
key. One skull key.
Theo, roll me a d4.
D4. Okay. I'll pick this guy. I got a 4.
You make your way down into that rocky canyon, back towards the overhang and kind of cave almost that was dug out by the winds and sands of Avernus, constantly blasting through, and to where you'd left the tour bus and the Devil's Ride, the Black Parade. And as you approach, 4 imps are startled, panic, and fly away. Ah! As the lot of you all just come just like striding very meaningfully towards the vehicles.
Shoo shoo.
Piss off! No, sorry, we're pissing off. Bye!
Carrying anything?
Nope, they were just, they're like, we were like, what, we were just watching it for the boss. Your boss too, right?
Yes. They're all our bosses.
Have a good one. And you make your way to the vehicles. Your destination being Tower of Urn, the Bone Brambles, or somewhere else.
Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
came down. We do need to nap.
Oh yes, okay.
I think the tower is the second, maybe second closest. I want to go to the tower.
That's a good idea. I forgot about. Yeah. Let's go to the tower.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The blood war isn't going so well, and I still hate demons.
Fair.
Even after all that's happened, I just also hate Aboleth now.
Fair enough. And Horvin, that very famous resident of that tower, might know what to do about aboleths.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Alright. So, you are going to take watch? You taking turns?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Okay. Who's on first watch?
Fire Maw.
Fire Ma.
And the rest of you all going to all be in the tour bus?
I'm not sleeping outside.
Sure.
That.
Good choice, good choice. Okay, so you all go to sleep. Fine, more. Can you give me a perception check, please?
I rolled a 5. My perception, I believe, is 1. So it will be a. Nope, it's a 5. So 11.
Okey-doke.
So I rolled a 6. What did I? So 11.
Good job. Yeah. Let me just double check here. Okay. So, yes, you are sitting on top of the tour bus.
Yes.
Every now and then. An 11, you said, right?
Yes.
Every now and then, one of those imps, which you think might be the same ones as before, comes fluttering by and just kind of like nods and like just flutters off again. Looks like they're just keeping a look what's going on. And you are feeling quite bored at some points. You're just sat there by yourself, just thinking about back on what everything that's happened during the day, and you notice over on the side what you would assume just from the scale of it had just been part of the rock outcropping and the general kind of geography of this canyon that you're in. You realize that this isn't so much a canyon as it used to be the ribcage of something truly gigantic. And there is rock kind of mixed in amongst the bones, which must have been for a very long time, but you do see giant bones. And over the way, just kind of towards where it opens out into the desert of Avernus and the normal kind of sands and dunes and the like, you see there's a massive pile of bones.
I have to check that out in the morning. Just kind of looks over there, you know. Interested, but I'm on watch. I have to stay at the truck.
Totally.
Firemod just left, just like, oh, bones, and then just walked away.
Lincoln snores.
Okey-doke. And while he's snoring, You
Oh shit.
just have images after image of Asmodeus hurling Rhea off that balcony. Tarina, the three eyes glaring at you accusingly. And each scene, as it comes after, one after the other, is interspersed with your black wings as they unfurl, flap, and swirl around your conscious, subconscious visions. Theo, you are back in that wooded isle, in that vast ocean in Vitopia. You see a tall, angelic figure once more comes over and says, "Well, go on, tell him."
Force teacher, my apologies. I got caught up.
On your minds. Moves on to other. You find yourself at the wheel of a vast galleon, an efficient and obedient crew harking your every order.
I'm not accusing you of not being a pirate.
Aye, aye, pirate captain, sir.
I'm just picking up on threads that we never really addressed. So
We did a whole lot today as far as that's concerned.
Very true.
that's true.
We pan out, we see the name on the side of the ship is the Bully of Tea. Sorry, that's for my 4-year-old.
Cute.
As the crew all start singing together, as they're hauling on the ropes, pulling in the sails to catch every drop of wind, as your galleon surges through the waves. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Bully of Tea. The wind blew up and about it down, blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day soon when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. There's more, but I won't do the whole thing.
That was very good.
Everyone, please check out the Long Johns on YouTube. They're a great
Yay.
sea shanty band. They did this amazing couple of videos where they went into Sea of Thieves, the online game, and they just joined
Oh, shit.
They joined random crews and then sang at them as they were like doing pirate battles and stuff, like
That's
full on
amazing.
harmonized
that.
sea shanties. It was awesome.
Very cool. Wow.
Actually, a Kiwi song, Quest Junkies. Everyone, by the way,
Ah,
Quest Junkies UK over there in the chat. Check them out. They're awesome. And Carney Sideshow too.
Yay.
Also awesome. Now, yeah, for some reason over the new year, my 4-year-old heard me when I was listening to that because I found someone like tweeted about a TikTok that someone had made, Emma. They were yeah, I was listening to it. My 4-year-old was singing it this morning as well. He just keeps singing it over and over again, like like a 4-year-old's very approximated version of it.
yeah. That's cute.
It was
Wow.
my mother, who's a folk musician in a Kaylee band with Hugh Jackman's older sister, but that's another
I didn't
story.
know that.
My
Who's that?
It rolls off me every time you bring this up, John.
I'm sorry, it's just bizarre. But anyway,
How was that?
But yeah, my mother was very happy that he's like, yeah, my grandson's into sea shanties. Yeah, the Long Johns, Carney, that's it.
Aww.
That's
Anyway.
right.
Orphan,
Yes.
that familiar voice of your patron. I think I need to break out my toys.
I gasped so hard I yawned.
Ah. Finally, you're back on track.
Oh, it's good.
We
Remember
did get
what
a
I
little-
told you. Deep. Lost. Forgotten. In the library of that mad fool of a wizard. Help. I'm a book. Help. I'm a book. Your feather will lead the way.
I have definitely not forgotten.
Serena.
Yeah.
I'm honestly hurt. I thought you were my saviors, my vessels. I brought Lithia back. I brought her from the brink. Think of all we could achieve. Think of everything I could help you do. I am helping you do. And you just get visions in your mind of El Chirel, chains snapping and falling to the plains of Avernus as the city rises up through the clouds into sunlight and birdsong back on the material plane. You see visions of yourself back in Baldur's Gate, dealing out food to those that need it, as you first intended, before mishearing what it was that these others were doing and joining up with them.
So long ago.
That's first session callback.
When I became a missionary.
Oh my god,
Do
you
you
thought we were
remember?
missionaries, I remember.
Talk of a mission became very different, yes.
I was a simple hedge.
Tarina, no.
And I...
No, you're much more than that. Don't do her down, Stephanie. Now. Look. I want what you want. I want out of here. I want back to the material plane. Back up where there's water. And open minds. Tried reaching
Look,
out to a devil or two. Ugh, one-track minds, the lot of them. Very, very difficult to enthrall the mind of someone whose only purpose is to put you under contract.
I don't respond. I'm giving the cold shoulder for now.
You don't have to verbalize your thoughts. I can hear them perfectly well. There are no cold shoulders in hell.
If I were thinking anything, I would definitely be thinking, like, yeah, you brought her back after you took her away. Like,
Look,
you did it.
it's not my fault. She was physically strong enough. That's why I was able to help defend you in the fight against those evil, horrible cultists. who did that terrible thing to your village. I only wish that I had had the power to save them, and they'd been able to continue their work. We were this close. We were this close, Clarina. We almost had an opening to the endless ocean. But we shall build again. We shall find another way. We shall get you and your friends back to the material, and then we shall carry on. And you... It's strange, when Ingekalub is talking of moving on to a different plane, making access to another plane, you actually find yourself wanting to travel to different places. You can't imagine the idea of staying on the material plane. After hearing and seeing from Theo about Bitopia, from Lincoln and Theo about other places, other realms, other realities, how could you ever be satisfied with just the material plane? Firemore, who do you wake up?
Horvin. Horvin's turn.
The remainder could actually go 2 and 2, because you only need 6 hours altogether.
That's Horvin's decision. I'm sleepy.
Are you going it alone?
No, I'll wake up, Sharina.
Thank God, that stupid thing.
Visited you in your dream?
I hate Lube Lube.
I'm sure he doesn't take very well to the nickname you've given him. It. What did it say?
I'm going back to bed.
We don't have to talk about it.
Don't want to talk about it.
I will give you a heads up. The strange feather thing, there's another book that I need to find at the tower. Hopefully it can help us with this situation and...
Great. I'd love not to have 3 eyes. And I feel to make sure I still have 3 eyes because my vision doesn't change, so... It's still there.
We'll get it sorted. At any rate...
Look, there's a pile of bones over there.
Yes. Could both of you on your own, or one aiding the other, give me a perception check, please.
Ooh, damn, I got a 22.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna
How
go
about
with
you?
that.
Noted.
We're gonna go with that one.
Okay. Then, Orvin, can you roll me a straight d20?
Sure thing.
Actually, no, sorry, excuse me, a d100.
Ah. $20.
Look. And both of you give me a group stealth check. A pair stealth check. as Corvin, as the both of you, both you and Tarina, it's actually Tarina that spots it first, as both of you are looking around and peeking up, there's a blur of darkness above the canyon, above the opening to the sky, and you both duck and pull back in under the overhang as quickly as possible. Are you giving that stealth check?
I got a 18.
Okay.
I got a 19. I'm using my inspiration to add a d8.
Okay. It seems that you were not noticed as... It's again. Horvin. Something that you've only read about, never seen with your own eyes. A wyvern. That's a twisted, rather more jagged, nasty-looking version of a dragon, or distant cousin of a dragon, comes flying over, but going quite low above the canyon, low enough to be able to see the chain devil riding on its back, and it swoops over the canyon. And as you're peeking out from under that overhang where the vehicles are tucked away, you see it loop round once, twice more, and then, seeming not to have noticed you, fly off into the distance. Anything you would like to do or talk about whilst you're on watch? That happens kind of midpointish.
No, I don't think so. I think selfishly, Horvin just kind of wanted to keep an eye on Tarina and if she needed anything, and to observe aboleth effects.
Gotcha. Blink, 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 blink. All the eyes. Okay. And if there's nothing else, we come to the end of your watch. You wake up Lincoln and Theo. Please.
I'll still watch now. I look at Theo as I sit down and I just say, they were going to find out eventually that you weren't a real pirate. Just expedited.
I wasn't in the past, but I am now. You missed all the adventures I had in the mortal realm. Down here. But, I am happy to be back and see my original friends who did believe me. But, besides the point, Lincoln, your mother Tidra, she wanted me to remind you.
Oh.
She wanted me to remind you that, you know, with all this happening, she is still watching over you and your brother.
That's heavy. Sure. Okay. Thank you for passing that on.
Of course.
And Theo, you know, you may not have always been a pirate, but you've always been our captain, I guess. So I guess that means something. I punch him on the arm, but like as like a act like it hurt. No? Great, okay, don't even spare my ego. I'm gonna write a song about how much that hurt me.
No, wait. Just to let you know, no one's ever touched your stage on the ship.
Uh-huh.
That's still waiting for you.
That makes me feel a bit better.
That wasn't ominous at all.
I'll,
We cut back to schooners, like just like air guitaring on the stage.
You know, I would. Oh god.
No, go on. I'm honestly lost for words.
I was just gonna say, I mean, is there ever a chance? I think I'd like to play on it just one more time before. Anyway, good to know it's still there.
I thought you'd like to know. We'll stare up.
Okay.
Feel all the better for it. I say as I look out into the actual hellscape we're watching.
Yes.
Do we do a cheeky little perceptive
Please,
check?
perception check, please. Yeah.
What do I have my red die? Absolutely represent my angst.
Oh look, a pile of bones.
Okay.
Everyone sees that.
Okay. So.
I think Primal, before he went to
That
sleep,
is-
said, "Keep your eyes on
well-
that," and then Horvin passed that on.
And it's like Chinese whispers. It's like, keep your eyes on that. Keep the ice on that. Keep the ice on the hat. Where's the ice? Where's the hat? Perception is.
What did you tell me? There's no
16.
ice down here. 16?
Yeah.
Theo?
I got 26.
Isn't a number.
26?
Yep.
Okay. So, yes, you both keep a good eye out and looking around. Theo, D100, please.
Okay. 59.
59, you say.
Mm-hmm.
As the both of you are kind of talking to each other and keeping an eye out, you both go quiet and look at each other as oh, there's one more. Lincoln, could you give me a D10 roll, please?
A D10.
Yes.
Let me just get that. That's a D20. Come on, there's got to be a D10 here somewhere. Okay, all the dice come back out again. D10.
Please.
10.
Okay. Okay. Theo. It's perfect. Theo, you, behind your beard and tattoo and all the rest, go very pale. Almost as pale as your white hair. As past the mouth of the canyon, blessedly on a tangent, not coming into the canyon, you see a squad of devils. And it seems like they're making towards the front lines. But Theo, you go pale because, led by a bone devil, this squad consists of 5 Merrigans. And if you recall, Merrigans are those baby-faced metal devils, armored devils. The last time you saw them, they were grabbing onto you and trying to pull you off the bridge, Velteral.
Oh boy.
Trying to pull you over the edge. To plunge down to the depths below. But they are not looking for you, it seems. They are marching towards the front lines. The Bone Devil barking orders to their rank and file behind. And after a certain length of time, the others start to shift and stir within the tour bus. and you hear them waking up at the start of a new day.
Wee.
So,
Everyone?
everyone may take a long rest. And how would you like to start your day?
There were some little metal babies last night. No one else see any of those? No?
Thank God they didn't see you.
They didn't look to be looking for.
Did you guys keep an eye on the bone?
Yeah. What bones?
No.
Oh, the
No.
pile of bones?
Oh yes.
The big rib cagey pile of bones.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious about those. I'm gonna check those out real quick. I'll be right back.
We're going to the tower.
Are we?
Yes.
It won't take long to look at some bones. We've all been looking. We all want to know now. We've all been looking all night.
There you go,
We've
Steph.
all looked.
Steph, because I know you're
I
missing
mean-
it so much.
I was like, what?
Roll 20.
Going.
Hi.
Oh.
It's might be frozen. I don't know.
Oh.
Hold on.
It's the best picture we've got.
No, I don't like it. I do not like riveted baby head.
Merrigans. Scary things. Okay. So. There is a pile of bones. And fire more. Yes, you go and have a look through, and you're going to give me a perception check, please.
21.
Nice. And now give me a d20. Straight d20.
19.
19. Okay. Nice. Digging through these bones, kind of looking through, there's one kind of protruding out, but it doesn't look like a bone, and then you kind of excavate it a bit more, and it's actually the haft of a weapon.
Oh.
And you pull it out, and it is the haft of a warhammer. And there is a mark on the side of the warhammer. One that you've seen before, although it was fairly subtle and you didn't really pay it mind. This emblem can be seen on the robes of certain pilgrim friends of yours.
What?
There is a symbol of Jarmik on a warhammer.
Not when I was just starting to trust them. And here they are in a pile of bones.
This is quite welcoming.
It looks like it's been there for quite some time. Definitely very weathered. Very, it was pretty buried.
I'm using this. I have decided to use this as a stain on their character, and I no longer trust them. They're cultists.
It wasn't going to last for very long, anyway.
I'm sure they would.
No,
Bring it.
organized religion is a lie.
Bring it back over with me.
Yeah.
I like how Firemoss joined like 3 cults now.
What's the
I'm
third?
sure
I've
they
only
would be
done two.
delighted to have this back.
He hasn't joined the Aboleth's cult just yet.
And Jarmik is not a cult.
Yeah, right?
Yes, they are.
Now,
It's a normal religion.
you you all mount up into your machines and rev those engines. That wasn't engines, that was thunder, but that'll do. Horvin,
Yes.
2d6 please. What'd you get?
A 4 and a 6.
Okay. Success once again. For people that are not in the know about this, as you're traveling around Avernus, depending on the familiarity of the location you're heading to, the size of the dice changes. You roll 2 dice. If both of those dice come up the same number, you mysteriously end up somewhere completely different. But Orvin has never failed to navigate his way through the hells, and as always, as you've experienced before, you're getting better and better at this. You know, you feel those tugs at your reality, the effects of the hells trying to warp your perception and your the visions that you're having and your memory of where to go, and the strength of will that you're focusing on where you want to be, and you manage to overcome. Curiosity will overcome, and you are driven and are driving your friends with Lincoln in the Black Parade off to the side as you barrel through the plains of Avernus, avoiding any more patrols or reinforcements heading towards the Blood War. And you come upon the Tower of Erm. Just zoom in.
Hello, tower.
Zoom.
But look at this bad boy.
Yes. Let's bring you over. Look it. And that Maragon is not there. I can't get rid of it on the screen. Hang on. I need to go back over to my screen. Go away, scary baby. Thing. Yeah. Okay. So, you make your way back over, past, and off in the distance you kind of make out the ruins of the Demon Zapper, where you released the mighty Moon Color, and you come over the crest of a ridge, and you see, reaching out in front of you, that lake of lava, bubbling and looping and letting off vents of noxious gases. And out in the lava, you can see an island. And atop that island, there is a circular base, which, when it is present, the Tower of Erm docks with. And right now, the large structure is looming up off the island, towering up above, and you can see lots and lots of creatures moving around in front of the tower, some winged and flapping around the place. And you approach as the cartographer pipes up.
A tower tumbles between planes on the wings of a mad mage. Where it goes next, nobody knows.
Okay.
So, that's a little tricky to make out sometimes, so I shall reread that for you. A tower tumbles between planes on the whims of a mad mage. Where it goes next, nobody knows. Now, that lava burning sound comes, and the sound of multiple creatures, those ones you can see swarming around the tower, comes across the air, and you could hear them cackling and gurgling at each other in this strange tongue. And you see an iron tower that rises atop an island on the lake of boiling lava. No windows penetrate the tower's walls, and its only visible door opens onto a high balcony. Red lightning crackles constantly between two horns of metal on the tower's roof. And as you get closer, see that balcony, you can see a figure in long dark robes. Their two hands on the balustrade of the balcony, looking down at all the figures below. And as you get closer and you dismount from your vehicles to get a better look, looking out across this lake of lava, wondering what you're going to do to get out to the island, you hear a voice. Look, all of you are just going to have to come back another day. I always appreciate you coming, but I have no work for you this hour. I have no deeds for you this day. Go, I say. Be gone. Come back another time. And you see all of these creatures who, Orvin, in your readings at the Arcane Library before you came here, that's not what it's called, Candle Keep. Sorry. Shout out to the Arcane Library and the amazing supplements they make for D&D. Sorry. Your readings at Candle Keep let you notice that these things are beings called Mesoloths and Nikoloths. Similar ilk, the same kind of group of beings as the owner of Critter's back adornment, Mordred's Inn. Okay, she is an Arcanoloth. And your agent at Bell's Forge is another Arcanoloth. But these are different ones. These are Mesoloths and Nikoloths, which are more of the martial type, more of the problem-solving type. And it seems that they have gathered here, hoping that the mage, the cartographer called Mad, it's rather rude, but the mage of the tower seems to give them work and things to do when there is the opportunity. I'm wrapping up. And as you get closer, the figure's like, no, come on, I said, all of you, go! And he spies you across the way on the ridge, overlooking the scene. And he's like, just like I said, contingency plans. Always have contingency plans. Come on, come on. And he gestures, and all of you feel round about your guts area a sudden pull, and that strange, like same, almost like when Mooncolor does it, a strange kind of compression and then decompression, and then Avernus is gone. The outside vanishes, and you find yourselves in a small, well-appointed study with 6 well-padded armchairs around a roaring fire, which seems to be for aesthetics, as it does not give off heat that is not needed down here. And standing across a table, ready set with glasses and drinks, you see a tall, bald man with a thin moustache and a goatee beard. The pits. It's been a long time, although I dare say you'll think it's our first. Welcome to the Tower of Urn. I am Mordenkainen. And we shall stop there.
Cool. Great. Okay.
Okay, thank you everybody, and thanks everyone for coming by. Lots of people through in
Thank
chat
you,
there. Yeah, thanks
John.
everyone that was in chat and everyone watching. So,
Thank you.
moving on, we find ourselves in Mordenkainen's study in the Tower of Urn. He's not playing wizard's chess with Igwil at the moment. It's that amazing piece of art in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Huh.
But they are ready to chat about the state of things and what you can possibly do to solve all of the terrible, terrible problems you find yourselves in. And we shall find out what he has to say for himself next week when we come back down here to the plains of Avernus. Now, hey bloody Happy New Year! And
Oh, Happy New Year.
we shall be back before that in the frozen north of Icewind Dale for Rime of the Frost Maiden on Tuesday. And for our first time this year, we couldn't do it this week, so next Thursday will be the beginning back through the mists and into Barovia as our adventurers try to explain at the Blue Water Inn just what happened at the Bone Grinder with those pesky, pesky hags. Now,
Yeah, I don't know.
to one and all, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.
Yes, me.
Yes, Mina-san.
We are
Thank you, everyone.